Let me turn off all these other noises in the background.
Yes, sir.
I got them all going. I did a
Right.
good job of hooking them all up.
Right.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, sir. We're here again for another episode of Bat Tales. 227 Bat Tales.
Okay, all right. I'm excited. First and foremost, sir, you know what it is. It's Felix Day. Happy birthday, sir. How you doing? How you feeling?
Hey, man, I just want to thank the Lord, man. Thank the Lord for letting me take another lap around the year, man. I tell people, they say, how old are you? I say, I'm 15, man. I just moved the numbers. I moved the goalposts. I'm 15, man.
Okay. So how do you like being in your 50s?
Man, the new 50 is the new 30, right? Ain't that what he said? Something like that. 15, man. I'm 15, man. Get my driver's license next year. I'm 15. Had to go out there and change the tab on the license plate, and do a little thing, give a little drink over here, Hey.
All right. I pretty much got everything rolling. All the lines are up. All of our lives are up. We are live on Facebook, on the Sports Talk page, on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, the Roku channel on the Maximum TV Network, and TikTok. TikTok is right in front of my face on my phone. You're shooting live over there. Follow me, everybody. As you come in, I really appreciate you. We just need you to follow me. Why? So we can go live on Restream and not on my phone. It looks cool on my phone, but it'll look better on Restream. So we can include you guys in all everything that we do on the chat. So if you got something to say, we can hear you. We can respond to you. We can talk to you and all that fun stuff. And it's just another way that we can reach out to more people and have it in a better way. It's going there now. It's cool now. But it's better once we get enough followers on that side. So, all right, sir. Let's go and get to it. Well, we don't have a guest today, so we're going to go right to our topic of the week, which is Black Monday NFL firings. We had a lot of firings this week on Monday and Tuesday, as a matter of fact. A lot more than I thought it would be. We had Mike McDaniels was the last one coming out of Miami. John Harbaugh, which was probably the biggest surprise in Baltimore. Arizona Cardinals, that was no surprise. Jonathan Gannon got fired. Pete Carroll was kind of a surprise for me, but not really in Vegas. Pete Carroll, he just didn't look like he did, in the beginning of the season, he looked like he belonged. As more the season went along, he looked like he was just out of place. Stefanski, he looked like he was done. He just looked like he was just tired of all this. I wanted to bet he told them he was ready to go, but make it look like he got fired. Raheem Morris, he didn't have the results that he got when once he signed his lease. The minute he drafted the quarterback, they just spent $100 million on that quarterback. Once that didn't work, his time was up. Callahan was already
Michael
gone.
Penix.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
You talking about with Michael Penix?
Yep. As soon as they drafted him and that GM drafted Penix, and he didn't take them to the playoffs in those 2 years, I knew he was going to be done. You don't spend couple $100 million on a quarterback and then bring in a rookie.
He got hurt.
No, they brought him in immediately. So they signed him. They signed him that offseason, that same offseason when they drafted Penix.
Oh, you talking about when they signed Cousins?
Yeah, Cousins. When they signed Cousins and they brought in Penix in the same offseason, I said that ain't gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, because you get confused. Okay.
My bad. And Dave got fired in about game 12 or 14, something like that, if not sooner. And so
that's the Giants, right?
The Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 openings. 8 openings right now in the NFL. How many of those you think going to make it through back to another team?
Should have been 9. You forgetting one. Right.
All 3 Magic Beans.
Yeah, he should have been gone, man. Get rid of him. I'm trying to tell. Look, this is why we do this every Saturday for y'all. We love the feedback and all that, but I'm trying to take, man, cut your losses now, man. Because if you don't, he said, his words, not mine, 9 and 8. That made them feel rock bottom. If that's the bottom, man, stop, man. You went 9 and 8 your first year here. So that's what I'm saying. The fizz and jazz, it done wore off, man. Demo coming back. Now you got a question about Laporta. Now you got a question about Kobe Joseph. Now you got to wait till Branch ain't going to come back till October. Man, cut y'all losses now, man. For real. It's like buying a car and putting the oil in it every day. Mechanic in a can. No, man, get rid of him now.
I've done that. I've had a car where I had to put oil in it every day. That's ooh, man. You don't want to park it in your driveway. You park it on the street.
Right.
You already know what's gonna happen.
Got oil spots and rings, man. Look like skunk abortions in your driveway. Yeah, man.
You might have changing your spark plugs every other week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hating your car. Look, he did a tremendous job. Yeah, okay, it's time to move on, man. Y'all could drop him like real fast, man.
Well, what I've been saying is I knew offensive coordinator was going to be Mike McDaniel even before they fired the offensive coordinator. So he's out on the market. They kind of trying to link him to Cleveland. They calling him, with him being a quarterback whisperer, they want to go in there. And since he did a good job with Tua before Tua got injured, they say he can go in there and he can work his magic with Shedeur. I don't see that as a bad a match. I really do. As long as you put a good, strong defensive coordinator with him, I think they'll be fine.
What about this? What about this theory? You bring Mike McDaniel in and then you hire Dion.
Who gonna play second fiddle?
What do you mean who's gonna play second fiddle?
Who's the head coach? So Dion the head coach?
Yeah, Dion the head coach.
So okay, bring Dion in as the head coach, Mike McDaniel the quarterback coach or the offensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can see that. Okay, I can definitely see that. Yeah, because that way you bringing in discipline, you bringing in. But is Cleveland gonna want to deal with that? That's the question.
At this point in the game, you don't have no choice, right? Because it's going to get to a point where the fans going to get irritated. You got Myles Garrett, the sack leader. You got Shedeur. So, obviously, Kevin Stefanski, all that what he did to Shedeur came back to bite him, right? Coaches get hired to get fired. You did everything you could to keep this young man off the field, and now this young man has a job, and you don't.
Well, okay. All right. I like your thinking there, sir. I definitely like your thinking. I can definitely see that happening. I can definitely see that being as a part of the equation in Cleveland. But my biggest question is, what are they going to do in Baltimore? Who are you going to bring in? You got one of the best coaches, literally, of all time.
It ran its course. 18 years in one spot, it ran its course.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, but at the same time, the expectation now is what? Who are you going to bring in?
You tear it down. You see what you can get for all them pieces. You see what you can get for Lamar. You see what you can get for Zay Flowers. You see what you can get for King Henry. Hey, you tear it all down. You got to. That defense is trash, man. They not going nowhere. Lamar you trying to make Lamar. Lamar is a rollout. I'm going to run first, throw second later. Pass quarterback. Nah, you got to tear it down. Bring in a new coach, new system, new everything. You got to tear it all down. That's 18 years of the John Harbaugh way. So now you got to bring in, whether it's Kamau Williams, Felix Holmes, the cat in the hat, whoever. You just got to tear it down, man. Same thing when they get rid of Mike Tomlin.
I go to Baltimore.
Mike Tomlin get popped Monday. He'll be fired Tuesday.
I doubt it. Not after 10-7. We talked about this at the beginning of the season. I predicted that Tomlin was going to be gone at the end of the season. If he leave, he going to leave on his own. He going to leave because he say, I want to leave. Not because the front office is going to fire him. That's not what they do in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
They've only had, 4 coaches in their whole history of the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah, Bill Cowher. You had Mike Tomlin. You had, what's my man's name? The lame nuts. I forget him.
The guy who won on the first
You only had 2. You only had, but out of them 3, Bill Cowher was probably the most successful, right?
No. The guy before Bill Cowher. The guy before Bill Cowher was the one who won all the Super Bowls.
Oh, I know you're talking about, yeah. But he gonna lose Monday. Aaron gonna retire, and then until he see, the thing with Aaron is he don't want to go to training camp. He just want to come in and play, which is okay. That's cool. Now you got to find a new organization that's gonna accept that.
Okay, so we looking at Cowher, Tomlin. Let's see here. Chuck Noll, that's him.
Hey, Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll. So Chuck Noll was the one who won the 4 Super Bowls. Cowher got 1. Tomlin got 1.
I thought Tomlin got 2.
Tom got 1. You got 1.
Oh, no.
You got 1. Yep. Yeah. So hey, Baltimore can be shaped. Okay, I agree with you. Baltimore has the opportunity to let somebody shape him in his own image. Question is who you gonna bring. You gotta bring. You can't bring in a rookie. You can't bring in somebody who's never been a head coach before. The team not gonna accept them. Not only the team not gonna accept them, the entire Baltimore community is not gonna accept them. They're used to a certain standard. So Baltimore they got their work cut off for them.
So in other words, you saying they shouldn't have fired him?
At some point, everybody got to go. We say it all the time. You're hired to be fired. 18 years is a long run. They said they chose Lamar over the coach. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. That's your choice. That's your choice. But who are you gonna bring in? Okay, so you're gonna take Mike McDaniel, make him offensive coordinator now?
Nah, go get
Byron Leftwich.
You go get
the guy who was in Kansas City all them years.
Yeah, go get the defensive coordinator from Kansas City. What's my man's name? He coached the Giants.
I don't think he wants to be a head coach again. He's had other opportunities.
Well, go get I don't even like this guy, but go get Vance Joseph from Denver.
You think Saleh will go out there?
Heck no. Saleh should be y'all coach. Why are you playing?
So it should be the head coach, or should they bring him in as a defensive coordinator? I think the Lions should go get Brian Flores.
Nah. We tried that. We had Jim Caldwell. That's Jim Caldwell 2.0. We tried that.
I'm talking about just as the defensive coordinator, not as the head coach.
Nah, you tried that with Aaron Glenn 2.0. No.
Well,
the whole point is to replace Dan Campbell. Don't build pieces around Dan Campbell. Replace Dan Campbell. Then you go.
I can agree with that wholeheartedly. I can definitely agree with that wholeheartedly. So I have to give Dan Campbell his credit. He has done a good job. I have to give him his credit.
For what?
Let me finish now. Let me finish my point. He took the program from where it was, which is a whole lot of nothing, to respectability, to a team that should have made the playoffs again this year. Between bad decisions, bad referees, and bad plays, and just some things that sometimes things out of control, they didn't make it to the playoffs again. I'm not making any excuses for him, but the question,
I've been doing this show with you for how long?
The question is, can he do? Is he the person that's going to take him to the next level? We both been saying no from the beginning. Since he came and made that kneecap speech, and they made a big old thing about that, and as you know, all they talking about all across the country is Dan Campbell's gonna be biting kneecaps. But at the same time, he's been successful. He has a winning record. So you got to give him his credit for that much. To the next level, sometimes you got to go to the bullpen and bring in your relief pitcher.
9-8, 15-2, 14-3, 9-8.
No, his first year I think he was like 5-12, 5-11.
No, I'm talking about the last four.
Okay.
9-8, 15-2, 14-3, 9-8.
I get it. I'm with you, but I don't know if he can get him over the hump. I don't know if he can get him.
I told you he'll get you to the prom. You're not going in, but you can see the Princess boat. You can see across the casino. You're not going.
He gonna get the limo. He gonna get you. He gonna pull you right up to the Rooster Tail.
He gonna get you right to the Rooster Tail door, but you're not going in. Tickets. You're not going in. He said it himself. After the debacle in San Fran, we probably never get back. He said it. So therefore, if the captain of the ship don't believe, you got to get rid of the captain because he don't even believe no more. Yeah. And you fell in love with your own players. Once I get my paycheck and my payday, I'm not doing nothing extra. I didn't got paid. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead and get the kitchen redid. Go ahead and add the deck on to the back of the house. Yeah, go on, put full court in the tennis court. I got paid. I'm good. Look at every Lion player we have had has done it. Calvin, when we drafted him out of Georgia Tech. Oh, look. I'm like, okay, watch this. He went out there. He made Matt Stafford look like a golden chandelier. He caught everything. Soon as Calvin signed, I'm going to catch it, but I'm not doing what I was doing before I was getting paid. Same thing with St. Brown. Same thing with, that's why Demo like, man, trade me, dog. I'm not going through this.
Yeah, speaking of players retention, they trying to find, they say it's 50-50 that Anzalone's going to come back. His contract is up.
They're not going to sign him neither. Yeah. You got a lot of bad eggs in that refrigerator. Some of them you're going to have to throw away, man. You really got to start on the defensive end first. And then go on with that Frank Ragnow, call him back, man. Don't call back.
We love Frank Ragnow. Go ahead, Ragnow. Enjoy your time.
Taylor Decker, bye. This is the thing. But see, it's all going to turn to come draft. We got to see what Brad Holmes do. But like I keep trying to tell people, everybody, it's Brad Holmes' fault. No, it's not. You want to blame somebody, blame Sheila for him. He can only do what she allowed him to do.
I agree with you on that. When we didn't do anything at the trade deadline and we didn't bring any extra, when we knew we needed more linemen, we needed more defensive linemen, that didn't happen. So,
she looking at them books like, nah, I'm not, okay. We good with what we got. That's why y'all kept saying, well, not you, but, man, let's go sell on Ladarius. Ladarius was trash.
Well, Zadarius is him and from what I can see, somebody confirm that for me for those who are in the streets with the rumors and the gossip. Him and Cash Dow have departed ways, which I knew was gonna happen as soon as that contract, as soon as about that contract. She was on the line the other day talking about she's happy and what's the word she was using?
Free?
No, what's the word when you actually was abstinent? She's being abstinent. So if you being abstinent, I mean you ain't got nobody to be abstinent with. You ain't got nobody not to be abstinent with, I should say.
Wow. Yeah, them checks ain't coming no more. What they get paid every Tuesday, right?
Yeah, them checks is gone. Yeah. He paid the school bills. He bought the school clothes. He paid the tuition for the year. Out of there, buddy. Out of there.
Wow. Again,
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I know there's people out there who do that every day. If you watching the show and you keep up with Cash Down, you love Cash Down, and you know her official relationship status, let us know. So all those things are allegedly. So send all your letters to allegedly@allegedly.com.
Right.
All right. Don't forget to click like, click share. Let folks know that we are here. Let's go ahead and throw our QR code up there for TikTok. We on TikTok. I'm doing my best to see people coming in. I want to say hello to everybody that I can on the TikTok side. Join the TikTok code if you're on the Facebook side and on all our other all of our other socials: Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, X, formerly Twitter, the Roku network on the Maximum TV, Roku channel, Maximum TV network, and on of course we're on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok so I can go directly on Restream on TikTok. I can take TikTok and put it directly on Restream. That way, that will allow us to go directly into the system, because right now I'm doing it on my phone. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it's on the screen, but every time I click out to manage the show, you can see the background. You know, that's cool. You get to see a background. You know, ESPN do that all the time. They show you in the booth. Are we quite ready for that yet? We are forced to be ready. We're forced to be ready. Sometimes, you know, seeing the wheels seeing the wheels and eyes is not always a good thing. You don't know if you're going to get Richard Pryor or if you're going to get George Clooney. So, you never know what you're going to get.
That's why I send all your complaints to Kamau Williams. Don't.com.
Send them to me. I'll take it. I'm a big man. I got big shoulders. I can take it. We're going to talk about Wildcard Weekend a little bit more as we get further out into predictions. Last night, great game in the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. Indiana beat Oregon like they stole something. They said, come here. The game ain't over. Here, take some more. Let's go and take this block punt. Take some more, huh? You ain't done. I ain't done. Shut up. Take it. That's right. Indiana jumped on them like they stole something. I've had former students and players that have played at Indiana, and I know they happy. I posted Isaiah Thomas talking about some, you know what it is, last night for Indiana. So I'm happy to see that they are doing well. And like we talked about in the pre-show, it's just strange to see. When you all these years you've never really seen Indiana do what they're doing, and so you know we happy to see it, but it's just different. It's just a whole different thing. It's different. What are your thoughts on that, sir?
Man, you hit the nail on the head, man. Just something about them, man. It's like they're not arrogant, but they are arrogant.
Yep.
And then it's like you don't like them, but you do feel happy for them. But I like I told you in the before the show, man, I'd rather have them than Miami. I'm tired of liquid shit. For real, man. Go sit down somewhere, blood. Do you not pay attention to how all the Canes, Antron Rowe, Edgerrin James, all of them, Jeremy Shockey, nobody took pictures with that man. That's like, man, Mike, man, go sit down, dog. You just really embarrassing yourself, man. Go sit down.
Who nobody took pictures with who?
They did the Hurricane Legends. And it was all of them. It was like Antron Rowe, Jeremy Shockey, Jonathan Vilma. Michael Irvin was nowhere in the photo. That's what I'm saying, man. They don't even mess with you like that, blood. Go sit down, man. They don't want to play no reindeer games with you, man. Go sit down somewhere, dog.
Well, but also, what's the name still, man? I don't think he was at the game. What's my man name that played? He coached for Colorado now, the defensive tackle.
Warren Sapp.
Was he there?
I ain't see Warren Sapp.
Yeah,
I ain't even see Ray. Usually Ray be next to Michael Irvin. Ray like, man, I'm not messing with. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Get your man some help, man. You
still think he's doing what he was doing before?
Is he back to doing it? He could be. Because Mike be on a whole nother level, man. And it's irritating. It ain't even, at first it was like, okay, that's him. He did that when he was with the Cowboys. Nah, man, I remember watching First Take, and I would turn it off till he got off. Get to sweating, them lips get to turning white. Like, here we go.
Oh, boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
He spit more than he talking. I remember Stephen A. Smith threw the towel at him one day, like, wipe your face. Oh, I tell you. He get all puffed up, boy. But I love to see it, honestly. If I played, we right around close to the same age. If we play, he's a little bit older than me, but if I played with them, boy, between him and the head coach, I'll be trying to run through the brick wall too. Because you get excited. He give the purpose to you. The purpose is there. You want to. It's just something about it. I would get fired up, get geeked up to play.
Until you got hit.
Oh no! I'm bringing the pain. I've only got hit real hard.
You can bring the pain, but pain come back. Pain hit back too. See, that's the thing about pain. You got in order to give pain, you got to be willing to take pain. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody ain't willing to take pain. It feels good, to take it, but you got to be able to take it too.
I got hit hard one time in my whole football career. And me and him was cool before that. We still cool to this day. Carlos Marino. He was a senior at Central High School when I was a freshman. My first start ever at Murray Right Field. They tossed a quick pitch left. I swam the nose tackle. I came down the line, did the wrong thing. I turned my shoulders. You're not supposed to turn your shoulders. He peeled back. I saw him. I saw him at the corner of my eye. Cut up field. And he peeled back. And he got this big old smile on his face because he knew it was me. I knew it was him. It was nothing I can do. Nice little decleater. I'm in the air like this. We laugh about it to this day. We was boys before that. We've been boys after. We went to Michigan State together. He played on the squad. I didn't. But to this day, that's the one time I got hit, and it's a video that's somewhere still to this day. Even my teammates, we get together sometimes. They still tease me about how Marino gave me the decleater, and that's what it is. That's the one time in my whole career that I got hit, and my left butt cheek was sore for a week from hitting the ground. Because if you ever played on Murray Right Field, you know that thing is a cross between dirt and cement. Sometimes, the dirt is the cement probably softer than the dirt. That's the truth. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Oh yeah, fun back in the day. We got a lot of comments here. Let me make sure we get to our comments. We want to thank. Let's see here. All the way in Hawaii, we have. Let's see. You make sure. Mr. Jonathan Taylor, thank you so much for joining us all the way in Hawaii. Was it like 4 something in the morning out there? Tammy Williams, thank you so much. She said, "Happy birthday to you, Felix." Reverend Will I Am, what up, though? Murray Right Pilot family. Let's see. I got my big brother here. Happy birthday to my nephew, and love you too, nephew. Happy love from your father. Let's see here. Happy New Year and happy Sports Day to all my brothers. Happy Born Day to his son and the Felix. He said to you as well. And he said that Michael Irvin is the uncle at the family reunion. That everybody got a uncle. You okay? You need some water.
Right. Uncle, you had your purse.
That too. The uncle, they're gonna be outside with the youngins in the car, and they all come back with the Visine. You can't go by grandma looking like that. You can't go by grandma. She gonna say something. Y'all stay on the other side of the room. That's Michael Irvin. That's Michael. You gotta love him, though. You gotta love him. I ain't mad at him. But and also on the night before that, we had who do we have? Miami and Ole Miss. I just felt bad for Ole Miss. That's the best way I can put it. I felt really bad watching them play that game because Miami easily got the most talent. They're the most talented team out of all of them. Speed, and everything like that. But I think that Ole Miss was a better team than Miami. They just didn't seem to have that focus like they had in the game before. And that focus didn't show up to the end of the game when they actually had to show it, when they got behind. They got behind a little bit early in the game, they came back, they were ahead. But they just didn't seem to have that killer instinct like I saw in the previous game. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that those coaches going back and forth, all of that. The head coach is a good coach. They're gonna be back. Ole Miss gonna be back. They'll be especially once they go to 2014. They talking about in the next 2 years it's gonna be up to 2014. Ole Miss will be back. I like their coach. He's down to earth, matter of fact, and he does a good job of preparing the boys. But I just felt so bad for them knowing that you just didn't see that it factor from them like you saw in the game before. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, a lot of those coaches were going back and forth to LSU. And that's just not fair to the kids. I understand it's a business. I understand that's a business side for the kids that can, because a lot of them going to be, have a chance to be in the portal back and forth over the next couple of days. There's going to be a lot of poaching, from a lot of that team. And they're going to poach a lot of guys as well since, Ole Miss doing well now. We want to go to Oxford. Didn't nobody want to go to Oxford before that.
All right. Not at all.
Especially since what's name is suing the NCAA. Trinidad Chambers is suing the NCAA trying to get his 6th year back. He got the high-powered lawyer. I don't see why it won't happen. They already, went through the initial process of denying him his 6-year eligibility. I don't see why they won't. They let everybody else come back and play. So why not let him come back and play another year too? Why not? Let him make his money. And everybody say that, he don't want to go to the NFL because he don't want to play for the New York Jets. That's funny. It's mean, but it's probably got some validity to it too. Plus, he has an opportunity to take him back to make another run at another championship. I got to see the second half of that game, the later parts of that game, due to regular restraints of regular needs and wants and being on the clock. But you could just see it. Ole Miss just didn't look like they were there 100%. And I felt bad for those kids. I really did. Yeah. I don't think that initially I looked at that play before I got to see all the different angles of the play at the end, the pass interference. I think that was a fair call once you look at everything. I still want to believe that there should not be any replay. I still think that's a waste of time. Humans play the game, so humans should decide the game. I know when we say, well, we should get it right. We have this technology, we should get it right. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, the human eyes are going to get it right. And every time as a person, if you know that you got something behind you that's going to change what you're going to do, you're not going to do your best to make the right call the first time. Hey, replay will fix it. So that's how it go. Let's see, 31-27 Miami over Ole Miss. Now they got a home game. They are technically the away game, the away team, because they're the lower seed. But they're going to be a home game in Miami. So we don't have that game for. We really actually do our prediction on the next show. What are your thoughts on going into that game?
I guess I'm gonna ride with Indiana. Like I said, I don't want Miami. I don't want Indiana neither. But ride with Indiana.
My thoughts are that Indiana's 10 to 14 points better than Miami. Honestly, why? Not talent-wise, because they are disciplined. Man, those kids are disciplined. They're very well coached. They know their role. They're accepting of it. They play for each other. They play together. But the talent gap is totally different on the Miami side. Speed, they got speed to kill. They got speed to burn. The offensive line, they're tough. They can run the ball. But Indiana's just so much more well coached, so much more well put together. They got everything but the fresh uniforms. Last night, Oregon looked like some cartoons out there with the little cartoon duck on the side. They look like cartoon characters. To me, that was the first thing I saw that knew that was going to be their demise. They look like cartoon characters. They didn't look like a serious team out there. They didn't look like, when they played in the Gray last week, that looked like a serious team. That white they had on last night, they looked like they went down the street, got Donald, stuck it on the side of their uniform, and went and played the game.
And all your complaints.
I take that one. I'm gonna take that one. It's the truth. Look at that silly uniform.
Yeah, but they do got some sweet uniforms though. They probably got the coldest out of anybody in college football.
They appeal to that group. I get it. I'm not against it. But sometimes you got to have an adult in the room and say, Why would you want to put that silliness on the side of your dang on uniform? Somebody got to be the adult in the room.
Yeah, but that one, I mean, look who they back by. They back behind Nike.
They got about 30 uniforms they can choose.
They got about 30. Yeah, they got a good 6 off top. Got that bright yellow. They got that gray. They got that black and yellow. Yeah, they come. Now they dress the part.
I like uniforms. I've liked all the uniform choices except for that. That's the only one.
That was sweet last night. The gray with the green.
In terms of playing, if you walking around campus looking like that, that's one thing. That's sweet. But to put that on the uniform in the game and go play in the cartoon, this ain't Space Jam. I know I'm about to be 54 at the end of this month. I know I'm an old man, and I take that. But that was a little bit too far.
Understood. I rock it.
I'll rock it too. I'll rock it. I'll walk it around on if I'm hanging out with the family, if I'm at the mall, if I'm on campus. I'll rock that. But in terms of playing in the game with that, somebody need to be an adult in the room. I take it. Yes, that's. I said it. Yes, I said it. Is it right or wrong? Is my opinion? So I'm writing my opinion. Is it wrong for that generation? Yes, that generation wants to wear that. That generation loves that stuff, and I'm not taking that away from them. But as a coach, I would have to cap this. That's me. All right, let's go wrap that up so we can move forward. We're doing a good job of being on time. Oh, we're gonna be okay on time. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along, as we always do. Don't forget to click like, click share, letting the folks know we are on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, X, the Roku channel, on the Maximum TV Network, and on TikTok. TikTok, thank you so much. You right here in front of my face. Follow me. I see my cousin Timmy. How you doing, cousin? Love you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I love everybody on here. Follow me. If the more followers we get, the more we can get on Restream directly, because I'm literally streaming this from my phone, so you can see. Like when I go over here, you can't see this, Felix. People on TikTok can see when I go here. They go look at different areas of the. So when we're running the show in the background, so I can monitor everything. And when I go over here and I bring up the show notes, and the people in TikTok land can see that. They shouldn't have to see that. So if you follow me directly, follow on TikTok, I can put you right in the Restream world. And in the Restream world, you don't have to see the background. You know, I know ESPN, they have a game where they do the Monsters Inc. And I know ESPN also, they do the look behind they show the people in the booth from time to time. They have ESPN 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you having 4 channels like that, you can afford to do stuff like that. We working our way up. We also want to make sure you get this book right here. Gratefulness Journey Every Day by the one, Mr. Marcus Holmes, that young man right there, the Wiz that lives in Oz. He's not with us this morning, but you want to go to TikTok and pull his name up too. Marcus R. Holmes. That man is the HR guru. He will tell you how to set up your resume, how to answer those STAR questions, how to go in, how to dress, how to negotiate the salary, how to go in and negotiate your insurance. You want to look that young man up because he's going to show you what to do. Proven winner. He's been in HR a gang of years. Has seen thousands and thousands of resumes. He will tell you what to do, how to do it, and how to be successful. So look that young man up after. Let me put the QR code up one more time for it. QR code. TikTok. Not only that, go to our Facebook. Join the Facebook group. Scan. Get your phone out. Just scan it. I'm an old man. I even know that you can just go to your photo. You go to photo, and a little yellow box will pop up on there, and then it'll come up, and then you push the button, and it'll show you how to do it from there. It's real easy. It's real simple. All right, moving forward. Where we at now? We in basketball. NBA. The Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons are 28-9. 3-0 since the last game. They're 7-3 over the last 10 games. Won their last 3. Their last game against Let's see who they beat. They beat Chicago Bulls. And before that, they beat the Knicks 121-90. Was that a message game? Were they trying to send a message?
Oh, man. No, they trash. I'm good.
They got the best record in the East. They are in the top 5 teams, the only team in the East. Oklahoma City, the Pistons, San Antonio, Denver, and Minnesota. The other teams are in the West. They have the best record in the East, definitely so far, above and beyond everybody else. I'm very happy to see that. And they take care of business. We are about 6 weeks away from the All-Star game. It's going to be at the new Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. The Clippers are hosting it this year. And we're looking to get about 2-3 of them on the All-Star team. I think we can do. We definitely going to have Cade out there. Cade going to definitely be out there. I don't know if he's going to be a starter, but he's going to be out there. He's going to be out there. So we're gonna see how that's gonna shake out. We're gonna see how that's gonna shake out. All righty. Moving forward. We gotta keep moving forward. We gotta talk about college hoops next. In the top 25, Arizona, Michigan, Iowa State, UConn, Purdue, Duke, Houston, Gonzaga, BYU, Nebraska, Vanderbilt, Michigan State, Alabama, Texas Tech, Arkansas, Illinois, North Carolina, Georgia, Iowa, Louisville, Tennessee, Kansas, Virginia, SMU, and UCF. We were texting back and forth the other day on the Kansas TCU game. Kansas pulled that game off in overtime after a few calls that went their way and down in Fog Allen. But that's what happens. When you're at home, you're going to get them calls. That's what it is. You're going to roll. That's the first thing you tell your team. And don't complain about the referee. Let me do that. You go out there, you play. The more you can play, the less calls we definitely going to get. So you can just go out there and play your butt off. Michigan is 14-0, 4-0, number 2 in the nation. They escaped Penn State the other night, 74-72. Do you think the course is just corrected and coming back into the middle after all those blowout wins?
Bring Jawan back.
Okay, all right. Michigan State is number 12 in the country. They are 14-2 right now. 4-2 in the Big Ten. No, 4-1 in the Big Ten right now. And they beat Northwestern the other night, 76-66. Mr. Cohen Carr has been on Sports Center for the dunk of the day for the last 2 games. They play tough. They play tough basketball. They lost in that Nebraska game, and they lost the other game to Duke. So they've lost to some quality teams. Moving forward, do you think they're going to? Now here's a big question. January 30th, they play at home against Michigan. You think they're going to beat Michigan at home?
Yeah, that beat Michigan. Yeah, that brings Jawan back.
Well, actually, Jawan he didn't quite leave. Jawan Howard the third, junior or the third, he's still on the team. The other day he got in, scored some points. They was whooping it up like he was Rudy. I was like, is he just on the team because they looking out for him? Does he got any talent? Because they were jumping and screaming like that boy was Rudy. Did you see that?
Nah, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, he got in the game at the end of the game other night, and he put some points up on the board, and they was, man, it reminded me of senior night when they put the ball boy in the game and he scored. That's how they was jumping around. Hey, he on the team. Coach looked out for him, kept him around. So hey, he must be doing something right. Also, I know people said that we talk about mostly Detroit area sports. I put in on the girls and the boys side the Texas team that's doing the best right now in the NCAA. Houston, 14-1, 2-0 in the Big 12. A couple nights ago, they beat Texas Tech 69-65. So good luck to them. They're still that small market team that's been doing pretty well in college basketball. Hopefully, at some point, they can win the championship. Do you think they can win it this year?
Calvin, like Mr. Sampson is like Dan Campbell. He'll get you there. Yeah.
Okay, so I think he's a bit more. I think he's a little bit further in advance than Three Magic Beans. So he gonna take you to the Rooster Tail, and he gonna get you in, but he's not gonna be prime king.
Correct. There you go.
Okay, so he gonna get in. They gonna walk up the steps, the semi-spiral step.
Yep.
They gonna dance, but when it's time for prime king and queen, he's not gonna win.
No.
Okay. All right. I like that. All right, moving forward, we got to get to the Red Wings. They are now. Let me pull that up because let me see here. NHL, also, there we go. NHL, where we at? Bam, standings. The Red Wings are now in second place at 26-15-4 with 56 points. They're behind the Montreal Canadiens by they're actually tied in points, but they have the Red Wings have played one more game, and they have two more losses than the Canadiens, and so that's why the Canadiens are in first place in the Atlantic Division of the Eastern Conference. They're still on track to make the playoffs. Let's see. So right now will be the Canadiens, the Red Wings, and the Lightning in the East. Carolina Hurricanes, the Islanders, and the Flyers, and the Metropolitan, and the wild card will be the Caps and the Penguins. Even though the Penguins jumped on the Red Wings over the last two games, they jumped on them pretty good. So we're going to continue to watch out for the Red Wings as they move forward, as we try and get them into the playoffs for the first time in a gang of years. Super big gang of years. All right. It come a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit of trouble. We jumping into women's sports, as you know. This segment is tea. It eats down. It slays. It eats no crumbs. Get your girl crumbs. Get your coins. Girl. Clock it. If I play the trumpet, or am I clocking it? Or do I have arthritis? Yeah, I know. Folks gonna be mad at me for playing with the clock it. At some point, we're going to get some letters, and they're going to say all kind of mean, nasty stuff about me. I'm just trying to get folks' attention. And, as we go into women's sports, of course, we love women's sports. But, this is a show. You got to find a way to keep people's attention. And there's no disrespect. All righty. Unrivaled is going right now, 3-on-3 basketball. The other day was a nice big fight. I forget what team it was, but 4 girls got kicked out the game in the Unrivaled side. Yeah, it was a nice big fight. In women's basketball, college basketball, we got UConn, Texas, South Carolina, UCLA, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Maryland, Michigan, Louisville, Iowa State, LSU, TCU, Iowa, Michigan State, Baylor, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Ohio State, Tennessee, USC, North Carolina, Washington, Princeton, and Nebraska. In Texas sports news first, we got Texas at 17-0, the number 2 team in the country. South Carolina is 15-1. LSU is 14-2. Out of those teams, I'm actually worried about LSU. Did I send you that clip about Flau'jae, what Flau'jae did?
You sent me that. Yeah, I saw that.
When she was talking about, people put counters out. We lost 2 games in a row. I want to give a shout out to the real fans, to the fake fans. Y'all stay over there.
Yeah.
You ain't got to say that. And there's no need. Are you saying that? Are you talking to yourself because you feel bad about losing those 2 games, or are you mad at the fans for holding you accountable for the standard you set for yourself?
Man, that would be her.
That's the way I look at it. Fans gonna talk.
No.
What Dave Chappelle say? Players want to play, roles want to roll. But I'm not gonna finish that statement. People gonna talk. I know folks gonna be mad behind that one. Folks gonna be mad behind that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, they gonna be mad behind that one. But yeah, you people gonna talk. You all thing you control is what you can do, which is continue to play. To me, that let me know there's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes in terms of how people feel about them as a team and the program, and as well as how they feel about themselves in the direction that's going. And Kim Mulkey is probably, I guarantee, Kim Mulkey been in there behind how they playing.
Yeah.
So she's the queen of accountability. Her accountability starts with herself. Therefore, she's gonna make sure you're accountable about how you're playing and what you're doing. So I think I'm worried about them long term. I think it's gonna be some issues moving forward and more games lost than they want to lose. Of course, they got the showdown coming up with South Carolina. So I got to pull that up and I'm gonna do a you pick 'em for that one. We're gonna do you pick 'em for that one. All right, we coming down the line. It's about time that we take our quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stoopid Sports News. The first thing we have is Stoopid Sports News. I purposely did not put this in the NBA area. Here's why. Trae Young to the Wizards. Trae Young got traded to the Wizards the other day for C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert. That's not the big news to me. The stupid part. Of course, that's stupid because Washington got a good player, but Atlanta got nobody. That's okay. We understand that. But to me, that's not what was stupid. To me, what was stupid was watching Trae Young walk out the Atlanta arena after they told him he got traded, like he was ready to get him the double bird. Like he was telling him to read between he didn't quite put no fingers up, but I felt like he wanted to get him to read between the lines. You going to the Washington Wizards, man?
Yeah, that's temporary, yo. That
might be temporary. He walked out there like he got traded to the Pistons. Like he was Billy Bad behind.
Billy Bad. Yeah, that's temporary, man. He won't be a Wizard for long. That's temporary. He gonna move. They're gonna move him again with the trade deadline. Right? That's a pit stop.
Okay, so they're gonna do him like they did Rasheed from Portland to Atlanta, Detroit. Yeah. Instead of from Atlanta to Detroit, you're gonna go from Atlanta to Washington, and Washington, where they gonna go from there?
He might go to the Lakers. Because, mark my words, LeBron James would be a Piston.
If that would have ever happened.
Watch.
This year.
LeBron James is going to be a Piston. Watch. I seen it. Just like I seen Buffalo and Philly in the Super Bowl, I seen it. I know things.
I'm a Card Can Piston fan. If they would make that trade, I would have to really question my loyalty. I'm serious. I would have to question my loyalty as a Pistons fan as to why you would want to bring in LeBron James.
The end of the year, he at the end of his career, the LCA will be packed. Sure, watch out there.
It's already packed now.
Hey, imagine he on that roster. How packed it'll be. Man, just okay. Watch.
Ah, man. I don't know. That would really hurt my heart.
Okay.
You see, I'm flustered now. I can't talk. I would. Oh, man. All right, moving forward in the Stoopid Sports News, but also the nothing to see here news. Sharon Moore lied during the investigation. That was a part of his letter when he got fired. When they asked him, was he sleeping with the girl, he said no.
What was he supposed to say?
What you gonna say?
Right.
Yeah, we was doing it. Yeah, dog. Yeah, give me that. No, wasn't me. Wasn't me. Yes, that's what he gonna say. What you think? Come on now. So when I saw that, last night that came across my feed, I just laughed. I'm like, yes, he's gonna say no.
Right.
Of course I'm gonna say no. I'm not saying nothing else. But hey, why? So you trying to put that out there to shame him? To me, that says that's a smart man. I'm not saying I was out there. We was here. We was there. I was big back hanging. We was everywhere. I'm not saying none of that. Yes, I did no such a thing. That would be me. That would be me. All right. Here's a great one for Stoopid Sports News. Former U of M wide receiver Frederick Moore in the portal is going to Michigan State.
Yeah, I saw that when you said that to me. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, big brother went down to little brother. That's crazy.
I wouldn't even let him in the door. If I'm the Michigan State Spartan football team, he couldn't come in the door. You can't come in here. What you here for? No. So are you here to take what you learned over here to take it and give it back to them?
Man, that was weird. When I seen it, I was like, wow.
That makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. No sense. All right. Let's see. Moving forward, we got also Stoopid Sports News. This is not sports, but it's doggone so stupid. Did you hear about the man that was in jail in the state of Michigan for 25 years? Got out, sued the city of Detroit, won $7.5 million. Now the state of Michigan wants $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, you sent me that too. Yeah. Dang, that's great.
He won the case. They said he was wrongfully convicted. But no, you're right. You shouldn't have been here, but you owe us some money.
What?
That's crazy. If that ain't crazy, that ain't Stoopid Sports News. It's not sports related, but that's stupid. That's definitely stupid right there. Definitely stupid. All right. One quick question for you. Here's a great quick question. What team will be the first team to win a championship in football? Who will win first? The Detroit Lions or the Michigan State Spartans?
The Detroit Pussycats will win one first before Michigan State.
To me, where I see it at the rate they're going, they'll probably win it in the same year. So that would be so. Technically, that would be Michigan State in the middle of January, and then the Lions will win it in February. That would be my prediction. They both will win it in the same calendar year, but because the NCAA championship comes first, Michigan State Spartans will win it first, and then Michigan. So I can actually envision that happening at the same time.
What?
Never say never. But I think that's a great question. I think that's a great question. All right, we're gonna jump to predictions, and we got a quick jump in and an announcement. Let's see. I didn't even put my one quick question up there. I did this one quick question. Now we have predictions. I owe you apologies, Felix. I went back and I started adding stuff up. I'm like, these numbers don't even match. What are you doing over here?
I'm trying to tell you.
I think I know what happened. When you was away that week, I think that's when I messed the numbers up. So I actually got to go back and watch about 4-5 shows to see where it was. Because right now, the numbers don't even match in terms of the overall. I'm like, this don't make no sense, man. What did you do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna fix it. But just for last week's sake, you were 4-7. I was 6-5 between the NFL games and the NCAA playoffs. So this week we got 6 games for the playoffs. Wild card weekend starts in about a couple hours. This afternoon, we got a couple of games that's going to happen in the NFL. So let me adjust my screen so I can see what I'm typing at. All right, here we go. First game, the LA Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
Give me the Rams 28-21.
You say Rams?
28-21.
I like Carolina. I ain't gonna lie. I like Carolina in this game. They're at home, and I know that it's gonna be a rock and sock and robot game. I like Carolina. It's gonna be pretty close. I like 28-27. Now, next we got Green Bay, Chicago tonight, Saturday night.
Give me a Green Bay. 24-17.
I like Green Bay too. Why? Experience. But Chicago, I think Chicago got over that proverbial hump against Green Bay in the last game that they played. But because the game is Chicago, I'm going with Chicago. GB, you with me? I love you, but I got to go with Chicago. I got to go Chicago on this one. I'm going with the Shy. Something in me keep telling me, don't you do that. Don't you dare do that. All right, Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay. Woo, 35-21. Next we got Buffalo versus Jacksonville.
Give me the Bills. 21-17.
This is going to be this might be an upset. This game just might be an upset, quite honestly. This game could easily be an upset. Easily be an upset. Blind Jerry Curl at home. Duval County. This could be an upset. I've been looking at this one all week. I'm going with Jacksonville. I'm going with Blind Jerry Curl.
Okay.
28-24. San Francisco and Philadelphia in Philly.
Philly. 27-10.
I like Philly too. Bang bang 90 game. Y'all gonna put up a good fight. But I like Philly at home. Why? Philly at home. 17-13. Chargers go to New England.
Give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. 30-27.
I like any heartbreak. I'm going with the any heartbreak. Any heartbreak. Chargers was my Super Bowl team, but they haven't been playing well lately. The quarterback hurt his hand ever since then. They haven't been playing up to what they should have. That stalwart defense has not been playing as strong as they should have. I like New England. 31-17. And the game of the weekend in Pittsburgh, Houston versus Pittsburgh.
Give me the Texans. 27-24. Bye-bye, Aaron Rodgers.
This one gonna be a close one right here. Pittsburgh should win this one. They should, but they're not. This is the has-been will be game of the weekend, and the will bees will beat the has-beens. So I'm going with the Texans. 21-17. All right. Before we get out of here, we got somebody that want to say hello to you and drop some wishes on you. Come on in, Marcus.
All right, I was about to say you took me back out. So I wanted to wish a very happy birthday to my nephew. I say the apple of my eye. I'm so happy that the Lord has blessed you with another year, and we're happy that you're part of this Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix. I love it, and may the Lord bless you with many more. And Kamau just had an anniversary, him and his lovely wife. So happy anniversary to you all as well. Thank you for all you do. You make Sports Talk with Kamau and Felix the great show that it is, and many blessings this year. I want to see you all make lots and lots of connections, partnerships, and money. So I wish that for you, prosperity on you both. Have an amazing year. Felix, I don't know what I'm going to do with Felix.
Yeah, you know you got to let Felix be Felix.
Peyton Manning. This is when Peyton Manning direct the band at Tennessee. He don't know what he's doing neither, just like I don't know what I'm doing. Just saying, man. I'm gonna miss you most of all, Scarecrow. Thank you for the birthday wish. I got like 3% on my battery, so if I die out, I die out. That's right. I just got 3% left. I just want to say thank you to all the loving stuff for this birthday. I turned 15 today. I actually turned 51, but I turned the numbers around. I moved the goalposts. 15. I just want to thank the Heavenly Father for letting me see January 10th. You should play that in the lottery. 110. I'm just saying, I'm here to help you.
110.
Keep washing your hands. Watch out for COVID.
So you say 110, is that the number for the day?
Yeah, that's today's day.
So okay, straight box. So should we play it in the
streets? Play it 50 cent wheel, 50-50 4 times. That get you about 12. Get you about 12.50, 12.80, something like that.
So these views expressed are not the views of us.
I'm just here to help you put some money in your pocket. It's after Christmas.
Thank you so much. Yeah, nobody like you. Thanks, Kamau, for having me on.
Scarecrow.
Hold on. Should we get the Kansas City Kitty out? We got the 3 Wiseman book. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right there.
I'm a product of my environment. I'm a product of my grandmama always had to. She would bring over the number man from time to time. He would show up in an old station wagon with a sweater on in the summertime.
All right.
He was the number man and the jitney.
You know what?
All right, everybody. Thank y'all for joining us. We will be back next week. Don't forget Tuesday nights, Love and Stuff. Tuesday night, 7:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern on Tuesdays. The good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edna, my pastor. Tuesday, Thriving Moment of Encouragement. We still try to get Brother Williams back. Don't forget also Eric Brown on Reality Strikes TV on Detroit Black and White channel on Facebook and YouTube. All right, Felix. Before your phone down, what's your closing thoughts of the day?
Drink warm water when you first get up. Get your organs going.
All right. Get you some water. Play 110, and don't forget to join us on TikTok. And I'm also gonna put our QR code up for the for joining our page on Facebook. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day, and happy birthday, Felix.
Happy birthday.